Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Toxic back again with another video, and today I will be going over the top 5 tips and tricks that I found to make you a better player in the game Call of Duty World War II. Some of these things will apply only to World War II and some of these will apply to other games. You can take them to other games as you wish, but these are the top 5 tips that I found out that helped me a lot in Call of Duty World War II. And hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more stuff like this. I'm gonna try to do more stuff like this throughout Call of Duty World War II. This is what I've been trying to do with my channel a little bit in the past, and I think that's how I want to continue it going forward. So subscribe if you guys are new. I will give you guys more tips very soon. So yeah, let's just hop right into this with tip number 1, which is pre-aim things more often. Now, since World War II is a boots on ground game, no boost jumping, no anything like that, you don't move as fast. Now, the only thing with that is they want to keep the game very fast paced, so they have made all the maps extremely small, which means that there will be 12 players playing on this extremely small map. So what happens is people are running around more than in older games. The map's smaller, people get to places faster, everything is just so much faster. And so since the maps are so much smaller, if you pre-aim something, you have a much higher chance of someone running down there, and you're already loaded up, ready to go, ready to shoot at them, everything like that. So one of the tips that I would give you more than any other game, it's very important to pre-aim in Call of Duty World War II. This helps you a lot. It'll help you get the first shot off. You'll already be aiming down sights, everything like that. You'll have the advantage over the other team. Now, you don't really need to do this all the time, but odds are if you take over a new portion of the map, you can pre-aim the part that will lead the other team into there. So then if they come around that corner, which odds are they will, you'll have early first shot and you'll be ahead of the game. Now, this leads me into step number 2, which is don't trust your teammates too much. Alright, it's okay to trust them a little. There's 2 of them, you can think that they have that side covered, that's fine, but a lot of things that happen in this game is because the time to kill is a little bit slower than most other Call of Duty games. It's not too fast, it's a bit faster than Infinite Warfare, but it's not too fast for Call of Duty. So what ends up happening is teammates will end up shooting at someone, but they won't actually kill them, and the person will get by them, and they might go to you. I think I have a prime example of this game. A guy's sitting down, I don't know what you call it. He came out of the doorway, and you can see the walkway to lead to our side, and he just doesn't see him. I don't know if he shot or not, and I end up turning around and killing him. Perfect timing and everything, but that's a good point to make. Don't trust your teammates too much. The time to kill is pretty high, and you don't want to put too much faith in them, so make sure you keep all of your surroundings covered, backs, everything like that. Make sure everything around you is covered, or else you might end up paying for it a little bit. This leads me into step number 3, which is learn the recoil of the guns. Each of the guns have a little bit of a pattern. Like the very first assault rifle, the heavy looking one, the one with 25 bullets, I don't remember the name exactly. That one would always kick up and to the right. It'd always go to the right. It'd always be at a diagonal path to the right. So if you can aim it at a wall and just shoot one time and see that, well, not shoot one time, shoot 3 or 4 to make sure you get a basic understanding, you can somehow understand how to control the recoil on these guns, because most of them have a really high recoil. Not all of them, but the vast majority of them do, and if you just shoot at a wall, they're not that difficult to learn. Like another one, the PPSH, that one basically goes straight up. I barely ever see side to side on that. So you can, if you just pull your trigger down a little bit, the aiming stick down a little bit, you can sometimes keep that target on lock from far away ranges, and you will be fine at long ranges. So something I would suggest is just going into a private match or maybe a team deathmatch, just go to the wall, shoot each of your guns 5 times, and just learn which direction they recoil, because it's pretty the same every time. It's not the same, but it typically takes the same direction, and it's not that difficult to learn. So if you want to go and just learn them real quick, you can get on-point shots a lot. It's not that difficult. This leads me into step number 4, which is take advantage of all the choke points on the map. There tends to be quite a bit as, what's a good one? The trench map, there's so many. You can just sit, aim at a trench if you want. I don't enjoy telling people to camp, but you can if you want. There's a side by bunker, by the farmhouse in the bunker. Closer to the bunker than the farmhouse though. There's a little alley right there, and if you lay down, you're basically perfectly covered and you can see right into that trench. I was playing a game and a guy killed me off that, I swear, at least 5 times, because You can barely even see him. He looks like he's dead. He's mostly covered up. You can just see a little bit of him, and you lay down right there, and it's a perfect spot. Of course, you have to watch both sides, but I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Between the farmhouse and the bunker, there's 2 different gaps that you go into. One closer to the bunker is the one, and you just lay down at the top of that hill, and they cannot see you. There's choke points on every map too that you can use. A lot of small close quarters things. I don't know the names of the maps very well and all the call outs and everything like that, so I can't explain them too well, but just know that there's a lot of choke points on the map and learn where those are. They're not as difficult to learn. They're usually small spaces, small rooms on. This leads me into the final hit, number 5, which is switch up your divisions. And now I see very little to no reason to use the actual division unless you're using shotguns, because those incendiary shells definitely help a lot. But if you're running infantry, who really needs a bayonet? If you're running SMG, who really needs that suppressor? If you're running light machine gun, who really needs that bipod? If you're running sniper, if you like to camp, you might need the black scope, whatever you want to call it. But if you're quick scoping, you don't need the sniper one either. A lot of them seem to be like really useless, so you can switch them up if you want. Like if you want more explosive protection, you can run what's it called? Armored, the light machine gun one. If you want to move faster, if you want to like quick scope and you want to run around the map faster, you can use airborne. You can use infantry if you want a stalker perk, anything like that. You can switch them up very easily because the actual perk that they give you to your gun are not very useful sometimes. So yeah, these are 5 tips that can help you guys out in the new World War II game. Thank you guys all so much for watching the video. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. I'll give you guys more tips throughout this game. Just let me know in the comments what you guys want it to be on. I'll definitely read them and see what you guys want. But anyway guys, thank you guys all so much for watching the video. It helps me out a lot if you guys leave a like and subscribe and comment and do whatever you guys want, share it. But thank you guys all so much for watching the video. I hope you guys all have a great day, and peace out. I'll see you guys all next time.